2021, are we in a real estate bubble?
Well, there are some indicators where people would say we probably are. So first, we all know that there's an incredible shortage of inventory. There are more buyers than sellers right now. We all know that if we go onto the various websites, there's not a whole lot for sale. When something does come up for sale, we have two other things that would indicate that we're in a bubble right now. There's a lot of multiple offer situations, and things are going above asking price. So that shows you that huge shortage of inventory and prices are escalating. There's a shortage of new homes, new construction for sale. There's a shortage of lots to put new homes on. There's a shortage of materials for new homes. Everybody talks about appliance shortages right now, window shortages, shingle shortages. I don't think we're in a lumber shortage right now, but we're still in a copper wire shortage. I mean, HVAC components, all in short supply right now. There's a shortage of labor to build those homes. So everybody's shortage of labor everywhere, but in the construction business, there's a shortage of labor too. So, and then we have one of the two most interesting phenomena that indicate that we're in a bubble is that there's seller's gridlock. So everyone's so excited when I tell them what they can get for their home. I said, "Oh, you bought your home for $350. You could get $550 for it now. Just a few years later, that's amazing." I say, "Okay, if I sell your house, what are you going to do? I mean, where are you going to go? It's not just your home that went up in value. All the homes went up in value, and so there is a lot of seller's gridlock. The people that were going to take advantage of the market did, and the people that looked around to see what else was for sale to replace theirs, they've decided not to sell. So wages are not increasing as fast as home prices. So that's our biggest problem. Wages in the Triangle in Chatham County are roughly in the 58 to 60,000 range, and that's family income. That's not just one person. That's the family income, the average median income around here, 60,000. Depending on your lender, that's going to put you in a home between $180,000 and $240,000. Okay, so that's what people can afford that are making the average income in this area. 60,000, they can afford 180 to 240. When's the last time you saw a house for sale between 180 and 240? It doesn't. I mean, it's been a long time. Yeah, right. It's been a long time since we've seen a house below 300,000 in the Pittsburgh area. It's very rare you're going to see it in the Apex, Cary, or Chapel Hill area. And so our office average right now is right around 400,000. It was just a few months ago, it was 389. Now it's already above 400. So that's the average. So that means the average person to buy, so if I go the average income, to buy the average house in Chatham County, they have to put $200,000 down. They have to have $200,000 liquid. You know, if they're making 60 and they can get a mortgage for 200, they're going to have to put $200,000 down to buy a $400,000 home. So that's just not happening. So that doesn't mean, well, we have a bunch of California people too that are influencing our market. So the average home in California right now is $825,000. That's the average. They come here, the average is $400,000, depending on how much equity they had. Or, you know, if they can get a mortgage here, they have a lot of money to put down. And a lot of people think that the California buyer is a cash buyer. They're usually not a cash buyer, but they are willing to make up the deficiency of an appraisal with cash. So if they see a house for $400,000 and they offer $450,000 and the house appraises for $400,000, they're going to put the $50,000 down cash themselves to make up that deficiency. So that's one of the advantages that the California buyer has over the local buyer right now. But these are all indications that we're in the midst of a bubble. I don't know how long it's going to last.